Hello, welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm here to do the monthly meeting to the sign of Capricorn for the month of June. Let's get started. What's up for the month of June for the sign of Capricorn? Please remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate with you at all. Some of it may, and some of it may not. And for some, the odd one, the whole thing resonates. Some people say they feel like they had a personal reading. So, what's going on for Capricorn? What's coming into Capricorn's life? Anything new? Is there anything old leaving Capricorn's life? They have options and decisions that they need to make some choices on, and how will they make out with those if that is the case? What do they have going for them in their life is another thing. So, okay. One more roll through, and I'm going to cut the deck here, Capricorn. Okay. Let's see. Okay. And this is where I cut the deck. This is where we begin your reading. And we begin with the card placement of your overall energy for the month. Nice. Hangman. All right. That's your overall energy for the month. Maybe at the mercy of other people's decisions, waiting on them. And your finances and wealth. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You got the sun. I couldn't have picked a better card for you. That's beautiful. Finances and wealth. Your hearth and your home, in your relationships. We've got the Three of Cups reunion here. This is beautiful. I'm surprised I'm not seeing more of this. Restrictions are beginning to lift across U.S. and Canada. I'm surprised we're not seeing more of that. Okay, blocks, should there be any. Don't take this as literal, but you got the death card, but it doesn't mean death. Nobody's dying. There's going to be transformations going on, though. There's going to be changes that come to you. And the next card we're looking at here is your message from Spirit, not the least, I can tell you, of your cards. And what we have here is the Ten of Wands. It's the responsibility card of tarot. Time to get down to business. That's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm hearing anyway. Just like how good I got some luck. Great thermal. It's keeping everything nice and ice cold. The Hangman. It shows you being held up by somebody else, or a group, or an institution, or it could be a close relative. But you're waiting on a decision to come down from somewhere, and you're held at their mercy, basically. And you're not going to fight to get out of the spot that you're in. It took too much to get to where you are. So therefore, you're going to relax, just like him. He's got his hands wide open. They're not fisted. He's not fighting. He's taking advantage of this downtime so that it's not time wasted for him after all. It gives him some time to think some things through. And nothing else is interfering with that, because there's nothing else going on as long as he's held up. Is the best thing. You may feel frustrated by the lack of control, so we can't deny those emotions that you could experience, okay? But the card's asking you to stay calm and think through your options rather than rush to find an instant way out of a bind. This need not be time wasted after all. The advice: use this time waiting to see your own situation in a new light, find alternative perspectives, and you may find an ingenious solution or gain some valuable insight. Keywords are waiting and time, frustration, sacrifice, insight, and purpose. That's going to hang over you for most of the month. The thing is, Capricorn, you want to rush forward. You want to get through something, and you just want to get to it and do it. Have it be a done deal. But there seems to be these little things pulling you back, stopping you, slowing you down, little blocks here and there that you got to find your way around or climbing over. That could be the sense of the whole month. Not that you're going to scream out of frustration, but to get a little irritated from time to time. Why is this happening? Why am I being held up? What's going on? Why can't I get straight answers? You've got to be super patient during the whole month. There's the big message for you. Yeah, having your patience tried and you really pushing it in there that I can be as patient as I have to be. And you can. You can. Capricorn. The sun is the next card. It's in your finances, in your wealth. Your wealth does not cover the money. Finances do. Wealth is all about wealth of friends, wealth of support, wealth of love, wealth of health. That kind of a thing is what we're looking at when it comes to the card of the sun and the placement that it's fallen in here. All right. Beautiful card. Gorgeous for you guys. Really. Calm the hell down, Capricorn. Whatever you do, okay? This is a very joyful card, a very positive card. The card's predicting a time for some well-deserved relaxation, all right? Especially if life has been stressful for you lately, and it could be. The sun is a welcome sign here. Have faith in this, Capricorn, that the pressures are going to end, and you're finally going to be able to unwind. You may be spending time with children or even finding your own inner child, doing whatever pleases you and brings you fulfillment. Be your own best friend to your inner child. That's what you need to do. The sun also predicts holidays and trips. You could be finding peace and contentment in a place that nurtures and inspires you, and you may be surprised. But the sun favors creative pursuits as well. You may turn some of your creative projects. You could turn your attention to them and put in more than you ever have. They could thrive. They could grow. There could be something that comes out of them. The advice: appreciate your deserved success in this time of rest and recuperation. Enjoy feeling safe because you are. And appreciate the harmony that is around you because it is. Embrace it all. Celebrate it. Keywords are growth in children, joy, protection, holiday success, and contentment. What a great card for you guys. That's beautiful. Financially, you're all holding your own or doing better than what you were. We'll put it that way. The next card is your it's a 3 of Cups. Okay. This is a card of reunion. As I said, restrictions are starting to lift from the pandemic. We're getting a little more freedom, a little more elbow room, you might say. And I'm surprised we're not seeing more reunions, to tell you the truth. People finally to come together. They've not been together almost a year since they've been able to see some people. How sad is that? It's a sad thing. It really is. But this card shows you gathering together with your friends, maybe your family. You're going to be celebrating. This 3 predicts maybe it's weddings or parties, reunions, and precious time spent with the people you love who make you feel like your true self. Their company for you is very uplifting, fun, and very replenishing. If you're single and you're looking for love, there may also be an opportunity for a flirtation. And if you're working on a creative project, now's the time for you to get in the zone, snap down, and buckle into it. Be carefree, enjoy the company of those that make you laugh. That's the highlight of the month. Keywords are celebration and friendship, healing, fun, flirtation, indulgence, creativity. A lot of color in your life with this card. A lot of color in your life with this card. And that's only for the better, for the good. It's gorgeous. Now, should there be any blocks, okay, you're going to experience any blocks here. You got the card of death, but it's not about death. It's about transformation. So you don't have to panic. You don't have to fear. All right? It's just that simple. You don't. So this boat, I always have my little story that I put with this. Used to carry all her fishermen out to sea to fish their wares, to make their living, to support their families and their life. And one day, 5 or 6 of the fishermen plus the captain stood on the headland, hands in pockets, all facing out, and watched her sink. And they said, well, she's dead in the water now, boys, says the captain. Let's go. We've got work to do to build a new one. She very silently keeps going down and down and down till she lands on the seabed floor. And you can see that here. She's not dead at all. She's been repurposed. There's a big message in that for you guys. Being repurposed. You're not dead. You lose your job, you get laid off, you get fired, you get canned. company, whatever. It doesn't mean you're done. You're going to find a new way. It's as simple as that. You're going to find a new way. What's so horrible about that? It's not. It's new, it's challenging. In the end, the bigger picture, you'll find it very refreshing. Death does not reveal a physical death. It expresses a great change in your life, a real transformation that's essential if you were to begin a new phase. Whatever you no longer need is going to be taken from you. Death is necessary here for something new to be born, something new to slide in. This may be unsatisfying work, it could be a stuck relationship, or anything that constitutes old ways of being. You're ready to shed some things off here. You're done with the old ways. You want to do it presently, futuristically, looking down the road. Habits that no longer serve you could be part of the problem for some of you. Getting rid of them, changing it. For this reason, death is clearing away confusion and brings things to a natural conclusion. From this point onward, new people, ideas, and opportunities are going to enter your life, Capricorn, and a new era is going to beckon for some of you. All right? The advice, allow what will be, rather than resisting. Don't resist any changes that come your way. Embrace them. Check them out. Do your fact finding. Do your background work. And then you can decide whether you want to keep these changes or not. There's the thing, right? So, it's a great card. Rebirth, endings, change, beginnings, release, relief, and conclusions. And the last card in your reading, we're looking at the 10 of Wands. When you get all these beautiful breaks coming at you and things going in your way, it also means what? More responsibility. You'll be more responsible for things than you probably never have before. That's the thing with that. It is known as the overwhelm card as well of tarot. So, I'm having a hard time here. The sun's really hot. Woof, starting to perspire. Okay, this 10, as I said, it's the overwhelm card of tarot. You've got far too much to do and to think about. You're going to have a lot going on because there's a lot of changes coming up for you. That was indicated by your very first card with the 8 of Cups, and it said changes throughout the whole month. Some of you are giving birth to new ways of doing things. It's even new to you. You're taking your chances, but you're being very brave about it. There may be pressure at work for some of you, maybe for some on the home front as well. So you're so absorbed in the details, really, that you can't see the bigger picture. You can't discern what's essential, what is really, really needed. So you need to stop and look at yourself that way. You need to check yourself. Another meaning of this is that one person, or it's a situation, it's taking all your mental energy, so you have little time left to focus on your own needs. Time for you to reprioritize, okay, is what you need to do. In order to save your own sanity, you got to reprioritize. That's what you need to do. The advice, set some boundaries to reduce the stress. You may need to even say no to certain people, not because you want to say no, not because you're trying to be mean, but you've got no choice and you have to say no. The vessel's empty. I can't do anything for anybody. I'm lucky I can do anything for myself at this point because you're working very hard and whatnot. The burdens are keywords are burdens and overload, confusion, exhaustion, priorities, pressures, and blocks. Be careful what you take in with the death card, where you change things and you transform and you leave these little paths open for new things to come in. Be careful what you're letting in. For everything that you let in, everything that's fresh and everything that's new, it's added responsibility. And responsibility you're not really familiar with. So yeah, towards the end, you can start feeling a little bit burdened, but don't give up. Because the more you get into it, the lighter it's going to get. But you got to get into it. Okay? You have to give yourself half a chance, and the situation half the chance as well. So, thanks, Lashay. Nice to see you again, too. So, I don't want to move. It means I got to move everything. But it'll start cooling down. There's a bit of a breeze coming up. That helps. I can see my screen a little bit better now. Must be coming up on 4. Yeah, it's 5 to 4. Usually about that time, at this time, right now, that's when it starts to get behind the house. I don't have to worry about it. We'll be in the shade. Yes. No, Aquarius, Daisy. Aquarius is next. And then it'll be Aries, and then it'll be Pisces, and then it'll be Taurus, in that order. Aquarius, Aries, Pisces, and Taurus. 4 more to go. 4 more to go, and I'm done. I'm going to make it 2. I said by 5. You're an hour behind where I'm at. So, oh my goodness. The readings have all been pretty positive this month. They're really, yeah, there's some challenges in there. That's real life. You know, I don't want too much of a breeze come up. I don't want my cards flying all over the place. We had that last night. I was out on the deck. I got to do 2 readings, and I had to pack everything up and go in the house. I go in the house, the radio's going, and this song ends, and the weather guy comes on. He goes, "We're having a clear night tonight overnight, and it's just pouring here." And I look on the Environment Canada website for our weather, and it's predicting rain and thunder showers. The guy in the radio needs to be slapped or something, you know. So we got a lot of rain. I was lucky to get out of it when I did, but I did get a little bit wet. I had to move everything in, so. No problem. Always be open to more, you know. That's good. That's really good, Daisy. I like to hear it when it resonates. That's for darn sure. Next up is Aquarius. Always an interesting read from them as well. I'm getting there. I'm going to be done before I know it. It's a wonderful thing. All right. I'm going to go and I'm going to start the new, the next sign. Also, I might as well say it because it's said almost, it's not like I'm advertising, but I guess I am now. There will be, after I'm done all readings, I've got 4 more left to do here. When they're done, I'm coming back this evening. I'm going to be doing mini readings. They are not free. You pay a donation of $10 and up, right? And then I pull cards for you, and you get to ask 1 question. That's how the mini readings work. And I'll be back probably between 8 and 9 o'clock tonight to do the mini readings. Right now, I want to say to you all, please, there's a pocket of peace inside. Keep it full at all times so you're able to share your love and your light out with the rest of the world. Do 1 good deed every day, 1 little thing to make your difference, and you've put an impact in. Believe it or not, you have. All right? Watch your integrity as well. You know right from wrong. You stick on that narrow path of integrity that keeps you on the straight and the narrow. You always take the higher moral ground. Always. All right? I don't know really yet. I have to go back and I'd have to watch them, Daisy, because I'm not thinking about me. Only when I think about me is the Cancer. But anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna knock this off. Please, the feel of the love of the universe. I'm feeling it today. Come through me and spread out to all of you as well. Have an incredible June. Take advantage of every good opportunity that comes your way. Take advantage to the fullest. That's what it's here for. Don't hold back. Be your own best friend. No matter what, you be your own best friend and do what's going to bring whatever it takes to make you happy. So I'm going on to Aquarius next. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Thank you all for being here. Much love to you all. See you soon.